Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Tell Me Something Cool. I'm your host Ryan Rosbiani.
This is Andrew Reid.
And today we'll be having a lot of content for you from comic books and video games as usual, and we'll have an exclusive on a new Marvel movie that's coming out. It's not truly exclusive, but we'll let you know. We'll get to that halfway through the episode. For starters, Andrew has a lot of info on the brand new consoles that are coming out next year.
Well, the next gen items or consoles that you've been waiting for are actually coming out holiday season of this year. It's coming out between maybe Thanksgiving and Christmas, maybe even New Year. We have the PS4 and the Xbox 720, which is now the real name is actually the Xbox. And that's,
so they pulled an Apple on us?
They pulled
the
Apple
iPad?
Like it's the iPad.
They don't want to get creative with names anymore.
I guess it's just easier to call it the Xbox. And we also have a new console for the actual computer. It's called the Steam Box. Now, before you guys get excited about being, oh yes, it's finally making a console to play all your games on a computer and everything, but actually the Steam Box is actually going to be $1,000.
What?
Now, I know that's a lot of money, but all you hardcore gamers...
Sorry, Steam Box, I'm afraid you'll be going out of business in approximately 2 months after you release, because you're going to have all those rich kids coming and buying them, then everyone else is just be like, Xbox, $400, I'll go with that one.
Exactly. The $1,000 is a pretty steep, but I guess they're so confident that it's going to be so good that they don't have to lower it.
How much are the games going to be?
Actually, they haven't released any games for the console as of yet, but all they say is that the graphics for it are going to be the next step for computer gaming.
Nice.
Right now, computer gaming is actually, the graphics are much higher than the Xbox or the PS4. We have knowledge that the PS4 and the Xbox are going to be around the same price range of when they came out last year, when it first came out.
So around how much?
The Xbox is supposed to be, they said is that it's going to be more economically affordable.
So I'm guessing 500, 600?
So I'm guessing like...
Compared to the Steam Box.
I'm guessing what they mean, if you're a middle class, you should be able to afford it.
So I'm guessing they should make it like $50, $45? I'm kidding.
But yeah, price range could be from anywhere from $350 to $500.
And also depending on hardware inside, like the hard drive, and I call that one all the time.
If you apply for financial aid, you'll be good to go.
Hey, that's a good one.
That's a good one. We also have a couple of games coming out this year. We have Saints Row 4. That's actually coming out over in August. So all you guys that want to get Saints Row 4 and we're addicted to Saints Row...
Summer gamers?
Saints Row 3, as much as I was, then... You'll have something to go for.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like it that much.
What, Saints Row 3?
I wasn't a big fan.
I actually was a big fan. It was very...
It was a little creepy in the beginning with the big heads.
Yeah, it was a little mediocre if you think about it. It's all the...
They could have done a lot more with it.
Yeah, they actually did a lot more. A little bit on the game if you haven't heard of it already. The Saints Row 4 is about you. The character from the last game, Saints Row 3, is the president of the United States.
So Barack Obama?
No, actually, it's you. You are the president.
Oh, so you're the... Oh, so you're not going to have to pay anybody anymore.
No, you own the whole country.
Oh, there we go.
And
I might get that one, though. I give that one a try.
Turns out that you get abducted by aliens. The president gets abducted by aliens.
Oh, here we go.
The whole time you're in this...
First we got zombies, now we got aliens.
So the game is about you being thrown into a video game. So the aliens throw you into a video game.
Oh my God.
You have superpowers. Yeah, you can fly around and shoot energy balls out of your hands.
So it's Dragon Ball Z and Superman.
All in one.
Nice.
All in one. We have a couple games for next gen coming out. We have Watch Dogs.
That's going to be sick.
That game actually has the highest rating so far since they leaked the image. We should hear more of it from E3 that are coming up in the summer. Now we have a game called Thief. Not much to know about that. The name is really self-explanatory.
The trailer was good, though. The trailer for Thief was really good.
We're going to put a link below for the trailer of Thief.
We'll probably forget.
The name is self-explanatory. You're stealing things, obviously. If you don't know what thief means, then go to dictionary.com and...
Thief, a master of thievery.
And learn something. And that is all I have for today. Ryan?
All right, now off to me in the book of comic books. So as of now, we're going to tell you this little exclusive content of what we had to tell you. The movie for Deadpool has been scripted. The script is ready, and I was told this by Tony from Magnum Comics. So he's usually a confident source, reliable. And the movie's been scripted, and Ryan Reynolds will be playing Deadpool.
Okay.
Because he said that he wasn't really interested in the Justice League movie in 2015, which seems like it's not happening. That one seems like it's not happening either. So we'll see what happens with them. But good thing we have definitely we're going to have Guardians of the Galaxy in 2014, and Fantastic Four is getting rebooted for 2015, and the Ant-Man movie, which I find kind of not a great idea to film. He's all right. He's like the Reed Richards of the Avengers,
I guess. For those who don't know anything about the Guardians of the Galaxy, can you please elaborate a little bit?
Well, to be honest, there's a new comic book out from Marvel now, Guardians of the Galaxy. I know Iron Man is one of them. They have a little raccoon guy in there. I don't want to disrespect any fans, but I don't know that much personally, a lot about the Guardians of the Galaxy. For the next episode, I'll definitely have some info. Thanks for that question, Andrew, putting me on the spot like that.
Sorry, man.
All right, now let's go over to DC Comics. Unfortunately, Robin, Damian Wayne, the son of Batman, the only son of Batman, and Talia al Ghul. If you don't know who she is, she's the daughter of Ra's al Ghul from the first Batman movie, Batman Begins. Was killed in Batman Incorporated issue 8, which is the sales of that one is going skyrocket up. I recommend, if you can get your hands on a copy of it, even if it's like $30 a copy, I would definitely recommend getting that one. He was killed by his clone brother. He was stabbed through the chest, and now Batman's going through this crazy grief experience. And the funny thing is, you know how they have the comic Batman and Robin?
Yeah,
for the next issue, it's Batman and Batgirl, Batman and Red Robin, Batman and Red Hood, Batman and Nightwing, Batman and Catwoman. So he's going to be going through the 5 stages of grief in each one of those comics.
So he's basically going through all of his sidekicks. As you know, like Red Hood and those guys, they were previous Robins, right?
So that's gonna be awesome to read. And something else that was very interesting was Batman Incorporated number 9. As you know, Wingman, also another one of the Batman Incorporated people, was also killed. All right, guys, sorry about that. We were just attacked by Ultron and something crazy just happened. Everything just went black. Thankfully, the Avengers were there to save us. Speaking of Avengers and Marvel, let's go back to the whole transition that we were talking about with Wingman. That has nothing to do with the Marvel at all. That's DC. Got confused there for a second. Sorry. As I said, Wingman, which is the Batman Incorporated guy for DC, was also killed off during this whole thing with Talia al Ghul attacking and everything, trying to make like her son the next Batman.
Okay.
And Damian Wayne died, as I said before, hopefully. And the English people, the royal family, were talking in the comic book. I keep saying comic book so people don't get confused and think like...
The Queen of England?
Yeah, not the Queen, the 2 princes.
Okay.
Were in the comic book, and they were talking about, too bad there's no Lazarus Pit to bring back a Wingman, because he was such a big figure for the English people. He was like their Batman.
Okay.
So, and then one of the guys goes, oh, wait, there might be one. So then I clicked. I was like, so they're going to bring Wingman back. And Talia was pretty devastated, too, about losing her son, because then she was talking to the clone brother, and she's like, don't call me mother. I'm not your mother. You're just part of our little society. I forgot what it's called. What is it called? No, not Batman Incorporated, the other one.
Oh, sorry. It's the League of Shadows.
League of Shadows. There we go. The League of Shadows. Good thing I got a Batman game right next to me. Yeah. The League of Shadows, and she's going to most likely bring him back. Either that, or they're going to make Harper Row, the new character that was debuted in Batman number 12, which was also an 18, which did a little crime fighting with Batman. What are you doing in there? And they might make her Robin. So, in the end of the day, I'll be happy either way. It doesn't matter. And now to the Superior Spider-Man. You got your hands on issue number 1, right?
I actually do.
Did you read it?
I did.
Tell them what happened. Tell them the story about the Spider-Man change.
It's Superior Spider-Man 1. Everybody, I was devastated because I thought Peter Parker was dead.
Rest in peace.
So once Doc Ock gets Spider-Man's body, he actually starts to make modifications to the suit. And if you followed Spider-Man, you would notice the kind of claws that when he's Iron Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It looks almost something like that, almost the costume. And I'll just skip around, jump to the end when Doc Ock he fought crime.
Spoiler alert, by the way, just in case if you haven't read the comic.
Yeah. Doc Ock he fought crime, but what he did, he was more like a hardcore hero. He would actually kill those who did what was bad.
Yeah, he killed one guy in issue number 6, and then in issue number 7, which I read this morning, the Avengers were questioning him on like, why are you doing this? Why are you attacking all these people, and why are you killing them? It doesn't seem like you. So Captain America goes, we're gonna have to run a full body scan on you to see who you are. And then you see Peter Parker in the background, because the spirit of Peter Parker is also in there jumping around going, yes, thank God, finally someone noticed. Yeah. And then they just cut off there. So we might not know. He might lash out, or he might just go through with it, and they might not find out.
All right.
That's a little bit of a mystery there.
Yeah. So like before Doc Ock's able to kill anybody, Peter Parker's soul actually stops his body from from actually killing this guy and says, "I'm still here." Is that what he
Yeah,
said?
he goes, I'm still.
He's like, "I'm
you
still
just
here."
see him there. I'm still here, and then you see Doc Ock holds back, and he doesn't throw the killing blow to knock the guy out.
Or more like he isn't able, and that's how it actually ends. It's a huge cliffhanger, and you can't wait to get the hands.
You gotta get your hands on all those comics. Speaking of where to get comics, check out Magnum Comics on Riverdale. This time, hopefully, we'll be able to put the address in the link. There's also, we have a lot of comic shops, but I recommend that one. Nice place to go to. And hopefully, if you guys are on Twitter, check us out. My Twitter is Rogue Republic NY, and the other Twitter we have for the page is Ryan TMSCL or something like that. We'll make a specific Twitter for that one. Andrew, what's your Twitter?
Our Twitter is actually inactive at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah, so
He's off the grid.
I'll create one, and you can follow me if you feel like it. And
We'll have the link in the description.
Yeah, so my Twitter will just be basically, I'll just be posting a bunch of crap about games if you want to know, and a bunch of other stuff.
All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you, Metropolis. Thank you, Gotham City, and good night, everyone.